The opening hole on North can be hard, or impossibly hard, depending on the tee selected. Go all the way back, and feel free to buy a Metra ticket. So close the back of the back tee is to the tunnel under the railroad. Just stay out of the donut bunker on the right, a Willie Park Jr. trademark. A solid uphill second leaves a pitch to a green with enough movement to demand attention. Par is a great score on a great opening hole. Proof that North will be a complete test comes quickly. The tee shot on the second hole offers a risk-reward option. Try to clear the bunkers on the right to get closer to the green, or play safe to the left, which brings about an approach with the longer club. Either way, the approach can't go over the green. The return pitch to a green that slopes away is the price paid, but 4 bunkers plus a 5th to catch short hooks also lurks to snag poor approaches. An all-American hole that has seen many great moments. Most recently, Bryson DeChambeau's closing out Derek Bard on the 30th hole of the championship match to win the 2015 U.S. Amateur. The tee shot must find the lower fairway, preferably on the left side. Then the challenge is to hit the tilted green about 20 feet above you and stay below the hole. The challenge off the tee has been the same since the course opened. Carry the depression about 275 yards from the tee and 13 feet below the green level that impinges on the fairway, the best angle to attack the green. For those on the plateau, the approach is much easier. Though 3 bunkers can still grab an errant shot, the green slides from right to left, just enough to grab one's attention. From the back tee, this is a narrow fairway. From the middle tees, it gives the impression of being more open, but the bunker to the left isn't play, and so might be the restored cross bunker which had been turfed prior to the 1961 PGA Championship. Now it once again prevents a run-up shot and forces players to fly their shot onto a shallow green, featuring a plateau on the back left and a subtle drop off to the back right. This is a deceptive hole. Green sits well below the tee and in the open, a big difference from the previous 3 holes. But the wind, usually from the southwest, but affected by the hillside behind the green, will play havoc with the tee shots not struck crisply. 3 bunkers guard the oval green. It's best to aim for the middle of the putting surface and take a chance on a long putt, especially when the flag is waving from the treacherous front right or back left corners. In the latter case, that's when a big tree can come into play for wayward shots. It's back up the hill for the tee shot, to a fairway where the dare is to clear the first bunker on the left side, but not to catch the second one, or flare the shot into the 2 bunkers on the right. The approach is to a green that narrows and rises toward the back, with the most harrowing cut placement in the back left corner. Miss right, and the recovery is made by chipping up to a green falling away. The new tee created by the excavation of dirt restoring the cross bunker some 20 yards in front of the green makes the 8th hole one of Chicagoland's longest par 3s. It's a test from any tee, thanks to a green that slopes from back left to front right, the quarter of bunkers eagerly awaiting a poor shot, and the chipping area to the right rear that gives the players the option to pitch, chip, or putt, depending on the cut placement and their mood. The severity of the tilt in the 9th green is generally felt more than seen. From the fairway, the green at the end of the front 9 looks welcoming, almost benign compared to the deep bunkers surrounding it. But it's a fooler. Staying below the hole and as close to the fall line as possible is a must, so severe is the slope. Getting there is equally exciting. A sea of bunkers are visible from the tee, but the fairway is more generous than it looks. A challenging start to the back 9 comes with the reward on the green, even if the first putt doesn't drop. A look back and down the fairway offers one of the best views of the clubhouse on the grounds. But getting there isn't easy. The best drive flirts with the left fairway bunker. Clear that and there's a clear shot to the elevated green. Find it or one of the 2 bunkers on the right, and bogey 5 usually is the best score to hope for. The greenside bunkers are also worth avoiding. A deceptive view from the tee promises acres of fairway. They're there, but hard to hit, because the dogleg left falls off to the right, and there are acres of rough as well, plus 5 bunkers, 3 to the left and to the right. They get a workout, and so do the 2 bunkers guarding the front of the green. This old-fashioned parkland hole begins with a tee shot that has to hit the fairway to keep birdie possible. Miss either side, and rough combined with tree canopies or the trunks themselves kill any chance for a 3. Big hitters have to guard against dropping their tee shot into the Butterfield Creek, about 280 yards from the back tee, and in play for everyone. The slippery green is guarded by a trio of bunkers. The shortest hole on the course is not to be trifled with. Disaster lurks almost everywhere. Overshoot the green and you'll have a devilish chip to a putting surface running away from you. Go left and it may be time to re-tee. Hit short and one of the 3 bunkers could come into play. Land on the green and there's still work to be done. A fabled hole for good reason, the 14th has caused many heartbreaks over the years. It's just a hard hole, starting with the tee shot from the elevated tee to the fairway in the valley some 30 feet below. Miss left and the trees are a problem. Miss right and a Butterfield Creek might bring a headache. From the fairway, the goal is just to clear the creek and a barranca for some. The favored can go for the canted green, which is well beyond the creek at the top of the rise, but with the false front, which balls have been known to roll 30 yards away. For decades, this was a 3-shot par 5 for virtually everyone. For today's big hitters, this is still a driver and a medium iron, and the second shot, third for everyone else, is daunting. 2 bunkers left of the fairway, coaxing players to think about hugging the right. Go too far right, and there's a hazard from which there is no escape. The gentle dogleg right is better played to the left, no matter how tempting flirting with the right side appears. With a quartet of bunkers all deep around the green, it's a fine 3-shotter. The picturesque 16th hole is as straightforward as it gets. For many of the 6 tees, the green and its surroundings can be clearly seen. That visibility doesn't make it a problem hitting the green in a place conducive to a birdie putt, or a 2-putt par any easier. It's not better to overclub, because the rough behind the green is a good 3 feet below the back of the putting surface. The handicap rating of the 17th belies its difficulty. From the tee, it's a must to avoid the yawning bunker on the left, but also Butterfield Creek on the right. Approach shots to the uphill green have to be accurate. Left or right, and the deep bunkers await. The green at least has less movement than most of the course. It's getting there that's the chore. For years a par 5 for the members, the home hole is now a formidable par 4 for all. The drive can't edge left, as trees will block the way. Nor can it flutter right, as a pond will be in line with the approach. The green tilts to the left front, and the original cross makes long putts nearly impossible.